Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and I'm here today with a brand new video. Now there are so many delicious snacks in Walt Disney World. We've done so many videos on the best snacks you can get. But what about the worst snacks in Walt Disney World? That's what we're talking about today. I'm gonna take you around and eat the worst snacks in Walt Disney World so that you know what to look out for. Now some of these are just not great in general. Some of these are just not ones you should spend your money on, and some of them are actually so bad they're good you should probably try them anyway. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's get to snacking. Okay, this next snack falls into the so bad, but you gotta try it anyway category, and that is blue milk here at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. So the reason I say that is, if you're not a Star Wars fan, I don't know if you're gonna go crazy for the blue and green milk that they sell here. But if you're a Star Wars fan who knows exactly what I mean when I say blue milk or green milk, then you have to try it. It's like a must do. But they sell blue and green milk, blue from A New Hope, green from Episode 8, you know, when Luke and Rey are on the island and he milks the creature for it. You know exactly what I'm talking about. They sell both of them. They're plant-based. You can get them kid-friendly, non-alcoholic, or you can get them spiked. Green can come with tequila and blue can come with rum. But we're getting ourselves a blue milk right now. Here is my blue milk. When you get one, you're required to come and take a cool picture of it in front of Kylo Ren's ship, or you know, you could carry it over to the Millennium Falcon, but it is required that you take a cool picture with your blue or green milk. You know, I don't hate it. But I don't love it. I love it for the fact that it's like, ooh, I'm so Star Wars right now. Look at me in front of a starship drinking blue milk. Where's Poe? It's not a slushie. It kind of is a slushie. It's kind of like a somewhere between a slushie and a milkshake. It's icier. But generally speaking, most people are not going to want to spend $8 on this unless you're a Star Wars person. If you're a Star Wars person, I'm almost going to insist that you do, because it's probably like a dream come true to drink this. For me personally, I like the green milk a little better. That one's more citrusy based. This one's sweeter fruits. This one falls under the category of so bad it's good, you got to do it at least once. At least get one and everybody have a little sippy. On the things on this video, this is probably the one I would tell you to actually buy. We didn't have to travel too far to get our next worst food. It's right here inside Oga's Cantina, which is the bar in Galaxy's Edge, which I totally 100% recommend you visit when you're at Walt Disney World, especially if you're a Star Wars fan. It is such a cool vibe in there. DJ Rex, spinning the tunes, get yourself a fuzzy tauntaun, get yourself a jet juice, get yourself an exclusive beer, but maybe don't get yourself a space charcuterie board. Okay, I have acquired my space charcuterie board, and let's talk about what's on here. First of all, mozzarella, aka string cheese, prosciutto, which is beef. There are some Spanish torta crackers, some shishito peppers, some ham, burrata with black salt, crackling pork, aka pork rinds, and cannellini, which is like a zucchini and a cauliflower had a baby, and a little black bean hummus there in the middle. So this is what a charcuterie board in space is like. I have put some meat and cheese and pepper on a cracker. I like the sweet crackers. They're Spanish tortas like you get at Jaleo. The meat's fine, the cheese is good. But let's talk about this. That's a pork rind. It tastes just like a pork rind. Let's also talk about this. That's string cheese. And it tastes like string cheese. You get one of these broccoli cannellini things. That tastes like a pickled cauliflower. I'm gonna dip the pork rind in the hummus. Get some string cheese with it. Now we're fancy. Is this what Chewbacca was eating? The point of this is, it is a hodgepodge of ingredients. It's kind of fun, I guess, if you're hungry. But you know where you can get an excellent, actually delicious charcuterie board for half the price? A 60-second walk from this building? Baseline Tap House. I talk about it all the time. So come to Ova's by all means. It is so much fun in here. They've got crazy drinks. Get yourself a fuzzy tauntaun. Listen to DJ Rex. But you can skip this. I am at Disney Springs now to get what may be, let me just say this. I have never once been scared to eat anything. I've been a little hesitant about like oysters and some seafood because I'm not a big seafood person, or maybe the grasshopper. I was a little nervous. I am scared to eat this next thing. I am at the food truck courtyard, which we've talked about in other videos. They've got a couple different food trucks here that sell all kinds of fun things. They've got a hot dog one, they've got a mac and cheese one. Sometimes the hot dog does do the mac and cheese. Just so you know, if you don't see the mac and cheese one, don't panic. They sometimes have the cookie dough one out. They've got a new ESPN one. They've also got the Four Rivers Cantina truck out here, which is great. But the hot dog truck has a new peanut butter and jelly hot dog. You heard me correctly, a peanut butter and jelly hot dog. Disney initially announced this hot dog on their TikTok, saying that it was a secret menu item and you had to say hot dog, hot diggity dog at the cart, and that would trigger them to make you a hot dog with peanut butter and jelly on it, which is physically making me upset. I don't like hot dogs. Why are you doing this? But this is the worst food in Disney, so let's get it. Okay. Hot dog, hot diggity dog. Okay, here is this monstrosity. It's a hot dog. It's got a spicy peanut butter sauce, a banana honey mustard, a berry chipotle preserve, bacon, peanuts, and it's a French toast battered and cereal fried bun. And yes, there really is a hot dog in there. As I stated before, I don't even like hot dogs. I also don't really like banana, so I don't know why we had to add that in there. Look at that. Look at that bun. That's ridiculous. Party in the USA is playing, which feels right. No. No. Why? Okay, it's actually not that bad until you taste the hot dog. I like the spicy peanut sauce. I like the crispy, sweet bun. I don't even mind the bacon for the salty, but then it's like, hey, hot dog here. Did you forget about me? Because I'm gonna punch you in the mouth with my gross hot dog flavor. I don't like hot dogs. Have I said that yet? All right, I'm gonna do it again. Why? This is clearly was a TikTok marketing ploy, which is literally what it was. You should eat this if you want to do something crazy for TikTok or Instagram. Let's just say, wouldn't be my recommendation of things to eat at Disney Springs. Okay, this next on the list could be a hot take, but I promise you, multiple people on our team have tried this and it is a no-go from all of us. We are headed into the confectionery for this next one, and I know you're like, how could this be? The confectionery is a treasure trove of delicious things, and I agree with you 150%, but there's one thing from the bakery case that I cannot get behind. Okay, this is not the one on the list, but I would put this on the list as well. You see these pre-packaged Rice Krispie treats? If you're gonna buy a Rice Krispie treat, please do me a favor and don't buy those that were clearly made somewhere else and packaged and sent here. Buy these. You can tell because they're like zip tie kind of, and they're like a little plastic baggie. These are the ones that are made fresh every day. Buy these. not those. But this is not the snack we're talking about. But that's another one. I will tell you there's several different displays in the confectionery right now because they're trying to make it faster. But they have all their normal goodies. They've got their apples that you know I love. They've got cupcakes, some spring flavors are in the case. You've got your Rice Krispie treats, fudge, cookies over here, and then what we're talking about, dun dun dun, the marshmallow ones. Okay, so these are marshmallow ones. You can get them in the bakery case. They're literally just marshmallows covered in frosting. And this one's cotton candy flavored, which sounds like it's going to be extra sickly sweet. I've had a classic one. I've even had one over in the Germany caramel shop, and even the caramel couldn't save it. So let's try the cotton candy one. That is not it. Okay, as you can see, it's literally just marshmallow. It's coated in artificially flavored white chocolate to make it kind of somewhat remind you of cotton candy. It's just so sickly sweet, and I don't know who would like this, except for maybe kids. There are so many better things in the bakery cases, like apples or Rice Krispie treats or s'mores. If you want a marshmallow, get a s'more. I only think a child would like this. If you like this, please leave me a comment, and I'm sorry that I insulted your treat. I just think it's a lot. It's so sugary, sweet, and it's just not the best. And again, multiple people on our team have tried this and have all said the same thing. So, The next snack on our list, potato chips. Yep. Potato chips are another one that fall into the category of why are you spending Disney prices on Lay's potato chips or nacho cheese Doritos that you can get at the grocery store for a fraction of the cost. Listen, I have nothing against Lay's potato chips or Doritos. I love Doritos. Like, I put them on taco salads. I know a lot of people do this, but that's like one of my staple meals is like a taco salad and you crunch up some nacho cheese Doritos on there. Anyway, I've digressed. My point is that much like snacks you can buy at the gift shop, which you can get these here, you can get these at a lot of snack carts throughout the parks. Some of the snack stands are just going to sell bags of chips, and they're literally just snack-sized bags of Doritos or Lay's potato chips. And it's very, like, why would you spend $3 on this when you could put that towards a delicious snack that you can't get anywhere else? Especially because if you're gonna buy Lay's potato chips, buy the crazy flavors over at Epcot, because then at least you're trying something unique and new. And I've tried cucumber, they've got crawfish, they've got chicken wing, they've got like hot pot. So if you're gonna try something like a potato chip, get something from Epcot that is gonna be a unique flavor. But that's just a Lay's potato chip. You know what my husband does? He pours balsamic vinegar into the bag of potato chips and then just eats it. Is that weird? I think it's kind of weird. Tastes good though. Jumbo, everybody. Made it to Animal Kingdom on the worst snacks in Walt Disney World. We are outside location number 1, Creature Comforts, which is the Starbucks here in Animal Kingdom. And I know you're all shocked right now, but I'm not going to tell you not to drink coffee because that would be ludicrous. Please drink coffee. If you're like me, it's a requirement. But what my issue is with Starbucks, one of the worst things you can get is breakfast or a snack that you can literally get at any Starbucks in the United States. So we're gonna go take a look. I'm not saying they're bad. I enjoy a Starbucks breakfast. But why would you buy Starbucks breakfast at Disney World when you could buy Disney World breakfast at Disney World? I'm sure some people don't like Starbucks coffee either, and I do have to admit, I prefer Joffrey's to Starbucks, but I'm not picky when it comes to coffee, and I like Starbucks just fine, especially when it's pumpkin time. But I'm more talking about the food right now. One thing I do recommend trying here, if you get a flat white, which is a drink you can get anywhere, but when you get one here at Creature Comforts, portion of the proceeds of the flat white goes to the conservation fund to help these little guys, the cotton top tamarins, whose exhibit is right across from Creature Comforts. So, you know, I'm all about saving creatures and getting coffee. I suppose the same argument could be made for the different coffees, because again, you're going to get the same coffee you can get pretty much anywhere else. It is going to come in a cute Disney cup if that helps, but coffee is few and far between, and I feel like it's a little bit different because you need your coffee. Now, I'm not talking about things like the Colossal Mickey Cinnamon Roll, which is delicious. This is the one you could get at Kusafiri, but it hasn't reopened yet. I'm not talking about the specialty Cheetah Brownie that's got Mickey ears on it, or they'll do a specialty cupcake in here, like this Cotton Top Tamarind one. That's adorable. What I'm talking about, hello, is all of this. All right, what should I get today? Okay. I got my breakfast. I'm gonna go to my favorite spot to eat it, but first let's go say hi to the Cotton Top Tamarins, because we did get a drink inspired by them. It's nice to meet you. I bought this coffee for you. Do you want some? Okay, now that we've seen the Cotton Top Tamarins, let's come back to where I love eating my breakfast. It's back here on the Discovery Island trails. So you get this great view of the Tree of Life. And you're right by the water, so there's not usually many people back here. They just kind of stroll through on the trail, and since you're by the water, the cavalcades float by, and it's just really nice. Hi, Donald! Hi, Daisy! Hi! Hi, Launchpad! Beautiful view. Coffee. We're doing things right. But let's try this breakfast. Okay, so I got a chocolate croissant, which is not bad. You know, I'm never going to complain about a chocolate croissant. But let's try it. Let's try it. It's fine. I have no complaints about it, but you know what? You know what's better than this chocolate croissant? I could literally buy at a Target by my house is the tiger tail that you can get at the Joffrey's Isle of Java on Discovery Island. Not that Starbucks breakfast is bad, and it'll do in a pinch. But my main point is, if you're at Disney World, save your money for things you can only get in Disney World. And again, I know it's hypocritical that I'm now going to enjoy this coffee, but coffee is few and far between, and I need it, and that is delicious. And we're saving monkeys. I am outside a Restaurantosaurus for my next item here at Animal Kingdom. Now, this is one that could be a meal or a snack, but we're going to talk about one of my favorite snack hacks, and that's to order off the kids' meal for a snack. If you're looking for something a little heartier, then maybe something sweet, maybe you just want a couple chicken nuggets or a cheeseburger or something like that, I always recommend ordering off the kids' meal. I also recommend ordering off the kids' menu if you are an adult who's not that hungry for a meal and you just want a little something because you're going to be eating a lot. I often order off the kids' menu and get a smaller portion of something versus the adult portion. Great places to do this are like Pecos Bill's, where you've got the different bowls and things like that, or nachos, but my favorite thing to order off the kids' meal is in this park, and it's not at Restaurantosaurus, which is why we're talking about it right now. Before we go in, let me first say hello to Timmy. You're wearing your mask. You look great, Timmy. You've got the QR code that I can scan to do my mobile order. Thank you so much. Okay, my mobile order is done. It's ready. I've been called in, so let's get in here. All right, it said order number 2, so here I go. Oh look, it's all ready for me. Hello, yeah, that's me. Thank you. Okay, first things first, I do want to point out that the toppings bar as we know it is not available. They do have some individually packaged items here, but there's no more like fresh tomato and relish and pickles and things that they used to have. No pump items. They also are doing the drinks like other quick service restaurants where it's not serve yourself anymore, but if you would like a refill, just come talk to them and they'll get it for you. I also want to point out that this restaurant has some of the most fun theming of any Disney quick service restaurant because this is all from the Dino Institute students. This is where they live and play. So you can look around in here at all kinds of cool stuff. Like look, they're playing games, they're playing badminton, there's a basketball hoop up here. There's a lot of really funny stuff in here, so I definitely recommend coming in here for a little snack or something. But we gotta talk about my meal now. Okay, here is my kids' meal. It is a cheeseburger kids' meal. There are French fries. As you can see, it is served in a pail. I also got apple slices as my other side, and they asked if I wanted specialty condiments, so I asked for ranch. So here is my kids' meal. We're gonna get into this. Okay, let's get into this cheeseburger. First of all, I cut it in half. It's literally just cheese and the patty. Very mediocre. And the fries are good too. They're fine. It's all fine. The fries are good. I'll give the fries credit where credit's due. I love Disney quick service fries. Why is this on my worst list? One, you're actually paying a premium to get this bucket, which it's cool, it's a fun presentation, but compared to the cheeseburger kids meal at Yak and Yeti Local Foods Cafe, which also comes with 2 sides and a drink, they don't have fries though. But you're paying almost $2 more for the bucket. If you're gonna take this bucket to back to your resort pool and have fun with it, fine. But I've watched multiple families throw them away, and I've seen a lot of people just leave them on the trash can because they don't know what to do with them. So if you don't want this bucket, if you don't need this bucket, why would you pay for the bucket? And more importantly, do you know what you can get in this park? You know what I'm gonna say, right? Cheeseburger pods. Cheeseburger pods at Satuli Canteen are one of my literal favorite Disney foods. So this all goes back to why would you get just a standard kids cheeseburger when you could get cheeseburger pods? Same thing at Magic Kingdom. Why would you get a kid's cheeseburger as a snack when you could get the cheeseburger egg rolls? So I'm not saying that this is bad. And I understand if you're a kid and this is your lunch and cheeseburger pods are like a no-go for some kids, this is fine. But as an adult looking for a snack and ordering a kid's meal as my snack, as one does, you should get cheeseburger pods. Also, if you are getting this for your kids for lunch, I should tell you that the adult size cheeseburger is only $1.50 more. You could probably buy that and split it between 2 kids as opposed to buying 2 of these. I do again want to point out that I do really like this restaurant. The theming is so much fun. You can see more of it in my Trapped in Dinoland video that we can link for you. And they do have some options you can't get other places in the park. They've got breaded shrimp if you're into that. They've got an Impossible Southwestern style burger if you're a plant-based eater. They've got a huge chili cheese dog, and they have a salad that's pretty good as well. So if you're looking for something here that you can't get elsewhere, great. I just feel like if you're coming here and you're gonna spend you're gonna spend money on the Disney prices for food, you should get the best possible version you can. And for me, this is not the best possible version of a cheeseburger in this park. Oh, and cheeseburger pods are almost $2 less. If you get the kids' cheeseburger pod, which comes with one of the steamed pods, your choice of side and a drink, $2 less. And this is not just me pushing my cheeseburger pod agenda. If you want this pail and you're gonna use it and you're gonna take it back to your resort and your kids are gonna love it, great. But if you're gonna leave it on the trash can in here, why did you pay for it? See what I mean? I see 5 buckets right in there. The last thing I'm gonna get here at Animal Kingdom is actually something that you can get in other parks too. Epcot and Hollywood Studios will also have this because it's a beverage. And I'm actually so mad I'm about to go get this right now. I'm physically angry about this. But I'm gonna do it so that you don't. You can get this beverage several places, but I'm gonna grab it at the Restaurantosaurus Lounge, which is a little, almost secret. Very few people come in here. Lounge off of Restaurantosaurus in Dinoland. Hi.
Hello.
How are you, Jimmy?
Good. How are you, sweetie?
I'm good. Can I have a White Claw, please?
Oh my God, yes.
Thank you.
You're right, sweetie.
Here it is, friends. a black cherry White Claw. Pour it into a cup. But I'm not sure if you saw the size of that can. Here it is. That's a normal size White Claw. That's not even one of the big White Claws. It is a normal 12-ounce White Claw, and it was $10.25, which is why I'm physically angry right now. Here's the thing. I understand wanting to get beverages at Disney. And I understand it's very expensive to get said beverages at Disney. But to me, $10.25 for a single serving, not a big one, 12-ounce White Claw is bonkers town, USA. Especially considering you can buy a 12-pack of White Claws for about $15 at a grocery store. You can buy a 6-pack for $8 at a grocery store. That's less than this one cost right here. If you're unfamiliar with a White Claw, it is a canned beverage that you can buy at a gas station or a grocery store. They're very, very popular right now. They came out a couple years ago and they are a big time popular drink on the scene right now. There's several brands of them, but they're basically like a boozy seltzer in a can, and they come in all different kinds of fruit flavors if you're not familiar with what a White Claw is. So yes, I acknowledge and accept that drinking at Walt Disney World is very expensive. But if you choose to do it and you're gonna spend Disney dollars on drinks, why would you get a White Claw that you can get anywhere in the whole world, including the gas station at Disney World if you wanted to, or get it delivered to your room at a much more reasonable price, when you could at this park go to the Nomad Lounge, get one of those specialty cocktails inside of the Restaurantosaurus Lounge. Get the exclusive green beer you can't get anywhere else but Pandora. Get a Rum Blossom in Pandora. Get the Kungaloosh Ale, which is another beer just made for Animal Kingdom that you can get at Thirsty River Bar. Get a Tusker Lager, which is from Africa, at the Dawa Bar. If you're at Epcot and you see White Claw at a cart, why would you get a $10 or $12 White Claw in Epcot when you could get a margarita in Mexico, one of those slushy drinks in France, something fun from the Spice Road Table Bar, a pint from the UK. If you are at Hollywood Studios and you see a White Claw or a Truly, some places sell Truly, and sometimes they are the bigger cans for $12, which I guess is slightly better, but still not really, in my opinion. You could get something fabulous at the Brown Derby Lounge. You could get a flight at Baseline Tap House. And I know it's expensive to drink in Disney, and I know some of the drinks I'm saying are a little bit more than $10. But if you're gonna shell out the money to drink an alcoholic beverage at Disney, why not do it at a fabulous lounge? Get something unique, get something signature, get something you can't get anywhere else. Because we can all do better. Let me also just say, I'm a millennial. I get seltzers. I appreciate seltzers. They are a fun pool drink. They come in a variety of flavors. I get it. But we can all do better at Walt Disney World. So cheers to the first and last $10 White Claw I will ever buy in Walt Disney World. There really aren't no laws when you're drinking claws. Also, I asked the sweet bartender, Jimmy, if I could keep the can so I could show it to you guys and how small it is. But unfortunately, he said they're not allowed to give out cans anywhere in this park because they used to, and someone threw beer cans at the crocodile. What is wrong with people? Hi, Mr. Crocodile. Are you okay if I have my White Claw near you? I promise I won't throw the cup at you. You're very scary, but I'm sorry someone threw a can at you. Having cocktails with my new friend, the crocodile. Or should I say, crocktails. That was a good one, wasn't it, buddy? The next spot on our list, Everglazed Donuts and Cold Brew. It's a brand new location here at Disney Springs. Gourmet, trendy donuts. They've got some sandwiches, and obviously they have cold brew. Now for me, as someone who doesn't like donuts, every single one of these things would probably end up on my worst snack idea list, but I know most people like donuts. I know I'm in the minority there, but there is one snack here that has divided people. Some people think it's amazing, some people say disgusting. We are gonna try it out right now. So this donut shop, Everglazed, opened really recently, and they've got a whole bunch of stuff. Obviously, they are known for their donuts. They've got them all over here. They're made fresh daily. These are your big, crazy, over-the-top, Instagrammable donuts. They've got some classic ones. They've got peanut butter ones. They've got seasonal ones. They've got ones that have candy on top of them. They also have a bunch of different coffees, and they actually have a bunch of non-donut related things like burgers and sandwiches, but any of their sandwiches, you can actually have a donut be the bun. So what we're gonna get is the grilled cheese, but the bun's gonna be a donut. Another thing they have that they're known for is they have handcrafted flavored milks, basically like the milk that's at the bottom of your cereal. You can get those. These donut shop favorite coffees are coffee mixtures that actually have a donut on the top of them. They've also got spiked coffees. They've got do-yourself cold brew. Here's those milks I was talking about. So I'm gonna get myself a coffee, which I'm a little afraid of because it sounds like it's gonna be sweet, the one I've got my eye on. But for this video specifically, that donut grilled cheese. All right, so here it is, the donut grilled cheese, glazed donut cheese. Okay, I'm a little scared. I don't care for donuts, but I've heard it's great from some people not so much. So we're gonna see. Either way, this is like a worse snack that you may just have to try. And then I also got a coffee, because what? I'm not gonna come to a coffee shop and not get a coffee. Who am I? And this is the Cinnabon coffee on their pre-made cold brew list. So it's got coffee, cinnamon syrup, and then it's got some of that milk I was talking about, the cereal milk, the Cinnamon Toast Crunch version in there, topped with whipped cream. Maybe a little bit too sweet for my taste, but I wanted to give it a whirl. And it sounded like the least sweet of their pre-made cold brew concoctions. I love cheese. I do not like donuts. But here we go. I mean, it's really cheesy, but it still tastes like a donut. I think it tastes like a Krispy Kreme donut. And that's not what I want to taste when I try a grilled cheese. I want to taste delicious cheese and some kind of fabulous bread. Maybe some kind of spices on there, a tomato. Let's get crazy, but for me, this is too crazy. This is another one on this list of like, so ridiculous, you should probably try it for fun. Like, do it for Instagram. Not for the coffee, something I am an expert in. I'm not a donut expert, but that's pretty good. I was so afraid that it was gonna be way too sweet, but it definitely still tastes like coffee, a little bit of cinnamon, a little sweetness, but that's actually delicious. And I'm excited to come back and try more cold brews here. If you like donuts, all of my team that likes donuts has come here and loved it and loved the donuts. They are a little pricey. They're like $5 a donut, but people love them. So if you love donuts, definitely come out here and check out the donuts. Well, friends, that is a wrap on the worst snacks in Disney World. I hope you learned something today. Hopefully you maybe found a snack that you're not gonna try, or maybe you're gonna try one, maybe that blue milk because it's so bad but you have to, or maybe you just realized there's some better alternatives to expensive Disney snacks out there. Let us know what the worst snack is you've ever bought at Disney World in the comments. What do you want to see next? In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Insta at AllEars.net. And until next time, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.